What is up, my sexy YouTube subscribers? I'm JakesGotHerps, not to confuse with herpes. Herpes is nasty. And in this video, I'm going to be showing you my extraordinary biblical Argentine black and white Tegu setup. And I don't know if you could tell the sarcasm in my voice because I was being very sarcastic. Because this new Tegu setup is probably the most simple design, most simple setup you can get. But that's kind of the reason I decided to utilize this sort of setup. Basically, it's a melamine box. That's about all it is. It's a box made out of melamine, no top, no sliding glass doors, none of that stuff. And the reason I chose to do that is because it's cheap. This whole enclosure probably costs about $30 to $40 to make, however much it costs for a sheet of melamine. One sheet of melamine is a 4x8 piece, and this cage is 4x2x2, so the math works out very nicely, and you don't have any leftover pieces. You don't have to buy any extra sheets. So that's why this is a good design. If you're pressed for time and pressed for money, it works very well. And I like it for growing, Tegus and monitors, because obviously they're growing. They're going to get a lot bigger, very soon. A lot of you guys have seen how big, the MacGyver lizard has gotten over 1 year, and you can imagine, trying to spend a lot of money on, a smaller enclosure until they grow up and get bigger. And then you're going to realize that doesn't really make a whole lot of sense economically, just because you're going to spend a lot of money on an enclosure that you might use for a few months, and then your Tegu or monitor will outgrow it, and then you have this big empty tank that is now vacant. Obviously, if you have a lot of reptiles, it's probably not going to go to waste. You're going to use it for something else, but still, it's just a good design for growing out your monitors or Tegus. And so that's basically just melamine box 4x2. I have this little ledge over here that holds my little thermometer, and I think the basking temperature is probably a little bit hot right now, but it's not a huge deal at the moment. And I also have a dimmer switch built into this light, as you can see, so I can change the temperature if need be. I have this 150 watt basking bulb that makes this nice and hot, and I also have the UVB bulb as well. And I have a bigger UVB bulb, but I haven't, gotten a fixture for it yet. It's actually a 3-foot long fluorescent tube that I'm going to be utilizing shortly. But anyway, the substrate it's called coconut husk chips, and it's basically like Eco-Earth, but instead of ground up fibers, it's in these like nice chips, kind of like bark almost. And I like it because it's kind of like mulch, but it's a lot lighter, and it has the same, moisture holding properties as cypress mulch does. And because I live in Michigan and we got like 17 inches of snow the other day, I can't really go to a garden center and get any cypress mulch, so I'm using this stuff, which I like. It holds moisture very well. It has everything you need for a Tegu. It's a little bit more expensive. I could probably get away with like 1 or 2 bags of cypress mulch in this enclosure for, I don't know, like $6 or something, and filling this all the way up is around $15, but it's still not bad at all. If I had to do this with like Repti bark, I'd probably have a heart attack, because I'd spend like $50 in substrate or something crazy like that. But I have some water bowls right here that she can drink out of, obviously, and I have some cork bark. I've got the slate rocks. I've got some fake plants. I only have these tiny little pieces of these plants just because my Tegu likes to tear up plants and destroy things like a lot of Tegus, so when I put in the full plant, she just rips them off, so that's why it's like that. A little food bowl that she hasn't been using because she is brumating right now, which is why you can't see her, and I'm just showing you an empty box practically. But yeah, as you can see, she's in her little log hide. Tegus are kind of cool. They build up the substrate, like that in front of where they're hiding. While they're, brumating or something. It's kind of a cool little behavior to watch them do, and I'm not going to wake her up because that'd be quite rude in my opinion. But as you can see, she's right there underneath the substrate, chilling out. Her head is actually right there by her tail. Try and focus a little bit. There you go. But there she is. When she wakes up and moves around and is more active, I will be making more videos of her. But she's getting a lot bigger. I'm surprised she even fits in that hide. She only really fits all curled up like she just was. But yeah, so that's pretty much it for this video. The only other thing I wanted to talk about really quick was I haven't been uploading a lot of videos recently, and I know that, and I apologize for that, and I would like to upload more for you guys because I do feel bad. I haven't had a lot of time especially with the accident and everything that's going on, trying to get caught up with schoolwork and stuff like that. But I wanted to know if you guys would rather me upload, more videos frequently that are like this, sort of just random updates of any of my stuff. And I will be doing a reptile collection video very shortly. I know people have been on me about that, just a side note, but would you rather me upload videos like that, just random videos of things in my collection, things that are on my mind, whatever, or would you rather me have like a set schedule of videos to make? For example, like if I made Tuesday like Turtle Tuesday or something, and I highlighted different turtles or turtle setups or something about turtles because I like turtles in a video like that. Or for example, today's Friday, I could do like Feeding Friday, just feed different reptiles on Fridays and record it. Let me know what you guys think, and if you like the second option, leave some suggestions, I guess, for certain days, alliterations with those days, because I don't really have any that I can think of right at the top of my head. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a rating. It helps me out tremendously. And subscribe if you haven't. I'm going to be uploading more videos, like I said, and hopefully you guys will stick around, and I will see you guys later. Peace.